was the Zodiac killer? A question that has baffled law enforcement and intrigued true crime enthusiasts for decades. A haunting enigma that began unfolding over 5 decades ago in the late 1960s. In the San Francisco Bay Area, a reign of terror began on December 20th, 1968, with the murder of 2 teenagers, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen. They were shot dead while parked in a secluded area near Vallejo, California. As a pattern emerged, it became clear that the killer had a preference for young couples in remote settings. The most chilling aspect of this case? The Zodiac killer's brazen interaction with the media and law enforcement. He sent a series of letters and cryptograms to local newspapers, including the San Francisco Chronicle, claiming responsibility for the crimes and threatening more violence if his messages weren't published. These communications, filled with perplexing symbols and cryptic messages, only deepened the mystery. Among these letters, one cryptogram stands out, known as the Zodiac cipher. This 340-character puzzle stumped cryptographers and amateur sleuths for decades. Then, in December 2020, a breakthrough. A team of codebreakers cracked the cipher, revealing a message from the Zodiac stating his lack of fear of death and his refusal to reveal his identity. The Zodiac didn't just communicate through cryptic letters. He also called law enforcement, taunting them with their inability to catch him and disclosing details about the crimes that were not publicly known. Despite a massive investigation involving multiple agencies, the Zodiac killer was never apprehended. His identity to this day remains a mystery. Over the years, many suspects have come under the scanner. One such individual was Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester, investigated by police in the 1970s and 1990s. Despite the scrutiny, no conclusive evidence has ever linked Allen or any other suspect to the crimes, leaving the case wide open. The fascinating and horrifying tale of the Zodiac killer has inspired numerous books, documentaries, and films, including the 2007 movie Zodiac by David Fincher. The passage of time has done little to diminish the public's fascination with this case. It continues to be one of the most enduring mysteries in American criminal history. A story that began more than half a century ago, yet the question remains: who was the Zodiac killer?